Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life, it means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you, there's something else. Hey, you guys!
Hi, this is Alan. I like IRONWORX because it's where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
I love IRONWORX with Josh, Walt and Zack. It's like sitting in your front room having a cozy chat with your best friends.
Hi, it's Diva here, and I just want you to know that IRONWORX with Josh, Walt and Zack, it's definitely my favourite dose of reality. Come join the family and keep it flat.
Why sleep in when you could get your dose of iron in the morning? Listen to the IRONWORX.
This is Enlightened Dawn. Roses are red, violets are blue. Ironrealmmedia is the best on the plane. To this show, I will forever be true. You guys are truly the best, and I love you guys. I'm so thankful to have you in my life.
Do you like listening to space letters from Never a Straight Answer? Then tune in to the IRONWORX with Zack, Walter, and Josh. Break clear of the fear on the IRONWORX and become an Iron Scout.
Ding, ding, ding. Good morning. Ding, ding, ding. Ba, 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 bow, bow, ba, 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 bow. Good morning. Ba, bow, bow, ba, 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 bow. Good morning. Ba, bow, bow, ba, 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 bow. Beautiful day. Ba, 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 bow. It's a beautiful day. Ding, ding, ding.
Good morning. I'm here.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
What is dark matter?
Okay, we don't know.
That's great. That's why it's called dark.
It's exactly.
Everyone knows all reputable information comes from random people on the internet. Tell me things, internet. The earth is flat. It's like school in your hand.
Okay, dark matter is something we do not know what it is. We believe the dark matter is there, but we have never detected it. Well, what I'm afraid of course, is that there is no dark matter out there.
There was one?
There is no dark matter out there. We need to think really hard, to think really hard.
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Tell you what, I got me a bit of a case of the Mondays. That's a long break. It wasn't even that long of a break, but it sure felt long. TGIW. Welcome to the IRONWORX. We are back. It's Wednesday. We were gone on Monday. But as promised, here we are. How you fellas doing?
Howdy ho. Doing all right.
Howdy ho.
Got Cleo already in the house for y'all. She said good morning. Doing good though.
Already on the road.
Oh wow.
Look
It's
at you.
moving.
Motivated.
It should be somewhat quieter here. We've got the AC installed 2 days ago. Finally. Returned to spoiledom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Been going like, oh, it's cold. Turn it down. Oh, it's cold in here.
Now you got
Turn it down.
condensation forming on the outside of the windows.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are seeing your breath when you talk to each other.
Go outside, my glasses fog up. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
That's good stuff.
It was definitely a long time coming too. Good Lord, it was rough not having an AC.
Mm-hmm.
Down here, you just can't do nothing without one. Makes you logy. Come and see me, crazy. Come and see me. Come on. So how'd you enjoy the break? Too much, apparently?
Yeah, probably a little too much. Probably just a little too much.
Slept until 7 o'clock on Monday.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude.
That's crazy. I did not. But it's crazy that you could.
I wondered if you were going to sleep in at all.
I did not sleep in at all, but it was really nice to be able to go back to sleep.
Right.
And that I was able to do. There was a day I slept until 6. Slept in meaning I got up at 1:30, went back to bed at 3, and slept until 6.
This one was straight through.
Man.
I woke up, it was like 7:14. I was like, whoa.
Huh. Did you go to bed about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I can make that happen.
Up really.
Well, I mean, I can't really make that happen, but if I could make that happen, then I could totally sleep until 7.
I remember when getting up at 8 was early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're making it difficult to get to my keyboard as always.
I do wonder what it's like to wake up when the sun is already up.
I know, right?
I'm starting my day and it's bright outside. It seems like that'd be a better way to start your day to put you in a good mood. Seems like it's been too long, but it seems like, just imagining in my brain, seems like it'd be easier to wake up in a good mood if you wake up when the sun's already out. But what do I know? Yeah, my back still hurts like a motherfucker, so that ain't improved at all. If anything, it's gotten worse. Yeah, that's not true. I'd say it's about the same.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I still get these constant, excruciatingly painful back spasms. I'm just going about my day, la-di-da, and then drop to the floor, because that shit hurts.
Damn.
Yeah, it's no small little spasm.
Apparently not. Have you tried a TENS unit to try to anti-spasm the spasm?
No.
Overspasm until it quits, kind of thing.
No,
That's
but
basically what you're doing is just overextending it until it stops, kind of thing.
All the pads have bunny hair all over them. I need to get some new TENS unit pads.
Yeah, I learned early on when the cats got here that if I wasn't very studiously, very aware of putting those little film things back across them and sealing them back in a bag, that I would not be able to ever put them on me anywhere again. And I was pretty good about it. The last time I pulled it out, it was still sticky. But it definitely required diligence.
It seemed like I used my health savings account to buy a little. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll buy one off of Amazon.
I know.
That HSA.
Shell got one.
Works all sorts of good stuff.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I'm just plotting.
You got one. It's like, so really early on. Well, not early on, but I mean, like 7 to 10 years ago, I think one of the pain companies, I don't remember who, Bear, Aleve, somebody put out this little one-piece. Let me think how to describe. Imagine if you butterflied a chicken breast, and in the middle of where you still got it connected, you put a control panel that lets you adjust things on it. And you stick that across your spine area where it covers each side of your spine with the chicken breast. But now, instead of a chicken breast, it's that sticky pad thing. And you just stick that to you, turn it on, and it does a very lackluster attempt at trying to be a TENS unit. Because a real TENS unit, you kind of corral the dragon, if you will. You put a set on each side, north and south, and a set on each side, east and west, and contain the pain. but she just got one about a month ago, I guess. That's very updated and definitely works. Plus, I mean, imagine having this big lump of control thing in the middle of your back about an inch or two thick. It's super uncomfortable to sit anywhere in. So, well, they've definitely thinned it down. Not the same company. This is a new company. It's thinned down. It actually works, attaches right, gives a nice, good pulse. It's helped her with her scoliosis back, which is misery 24/7 for her. So I can't tell you which one it is offhand. I'll try to get the link from her and send that to you because I'm sure she got it off eBay. I mean, off of Amazon.
Jax, yes. It's an ancient Native American healing technique of
chicken breast.
Slapping a chicken breast right on your back. Matter of fact, it even heals your ancestors. It works so damn good.
Oh, my God.
My dad just got a new TENS unit, too. But he got his,
and he likes it?
He thinks he does.
Yeah.
Trouble is, he's 84 and on the downward spiral and can't really remember how it felt yesterday. So he doesn't know if today's better. He only knows if today's good or bad. But he has no idea if it's better than it was yesterday. Because he doesn't remember what it felt like yesterday. His was surgically implanted.
Really?
Yeah, like the fucking Bionic Man.
That's interesting.
And he's got an app on his fucking phone.
That dude's got a back app.
He's got a back app. He's got 2 sets of batteries, basically, that he carries around installed on him. One's for his TENS unit, and he's got another one for his bladder. But like when he goes to bed, he's just got to charge everything up. He's got like wireless chargers that he's got to sleep on. Yeah, for real. It's crazy.
What world am I in?
And he says you can turn it on high, and you can just, it says it feels like his bones are just rattling in his body. And like his legs are shaking, but there's no movement. He's like, I can look and see that nothing is moving, but it feels like my legs are just going crazy. That's insane.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
You guys do anything for the 4th?
We went over to the grandkids. I mean, to my son's house and hung out with the grandkids and the cousins and barbecued and went and bought a tarp, a bunch of water balloons and whatnot. Did the slip inside with the dish soap, kind of thing. Had fun.
I spent some time.
Videos.
Oh no, go ahead. I thought you were.
Oh, go ahead. No, I got videos, but it's kind of like showing people pictures of your grandkids. That old cliche. So I won't do it. But anyway, yeah, we had fun. How was yours, there, Josh?
I spent some time watching YouTube and smoking weed.
Celebrating your freedom, in other words.
Exactly.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Andrew.
My answer to 2 different questions. First one is, what did I do on the 4th? I got drunk and went to bed early.
Nice.
So I can't stand fireworks.
I like a good beer breakfast.
Yeah. And then also what it's like to wake up when the sun is already around. Welcome to my life. That happens every single day because I get off work at 10:30 and I don't usually get home until 11:30-ish. And then I stay up pretty late, sometimes just for this show. So, just depends on your schedule, I suppose. And how do I deal with it? A sleep mask and earplugs. That's how I deal with it.
But earplugs probably didn't help on the 4th, huh?
No, they did, but the alcohol also helped.
I'm sure. I'm like, haha, beer for breakfast because you were drinking early. Then I got to thinking, oh, no. He probably was drinking relatively early so he could pass out relatively early so he could sleep through the worst of it. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. And that's my life. My girlfriend was already in bed, so we didn't really celebrate much at all. We celebrated a little bit, you know what I'm talking about. But oh, we got the kitty cam.
Oh yeah. Well, Ian's back. I gotta overload him today. He's been missing out.
And we've been missing you, Ian.
Yeah, definitely.
Your absence was noticeable.
I was
here's my
busy guy.
Patriotic on the 4th.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had plans. That's right.
I got 500 rounds of 357 Magnum ammo.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's, you know.
You bought or you ran through?
No, I bought.
Okay. I was wondering just how patriotic you were feeling.
First bulk ordered.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, on the 4th, I usually stay home with Hank.
Mm-hmm.
Because he freaks out if I leave. He already doesn't like being around on the 4th. It's like twice as bad if I leave.
That's what I always tell people. Is that, first of all, combat veterans like myself don't like hearing that shit, and neither do animals. So that's what I always tell people. It's the easiest way I can explain it. Why the fuck do people buy fireworks? It's like just burning money.
I know.
Well, thousands of years ago in China,
you had a fire pit that somebody pissed in.
Yeah. I just don't understand it. I hate fireworks even before I was a veteran. I'm like, what is this? We have to go and watch something that's irritating?
so as a kid, you didn't enjoy fireworks.
Nope.
I loved them as a kid. I loved picking my nose as a kid. I loved
up until about
all sorts of stupid shit when I was a kid.
One thing I've never enjoyed was fireworks. I don't know. Maybe I'm
So
just
it was a whole thing growing up where we would go to the uncle's farm and go across the dirt road, excuse me, where he had like redone the water flow and made a little like area where we create a pond for us to kind of hang out and play in, some falls, that kind of stuff. And it was like almost a beach area he had designed with like sand he brought in. It was nuts. Enough sand for us to bury ourselves, each other in, and all that. Anyway, we'd go over there and make a big, nice fire, and he would spend a ridiculous amount of money on fireworks, and we would cut up and play all over the place. Occasionally, have to go run off and put out a fire if it was getting dry, but we kept an eye on it. Nobody ever got hurt. We did the dumb things that you do, but we lucked out and didn't ever hurt each other or anyone else. My cousin did light off some that he had hanging out of his back pocket one time. That was all a nice hoot, pre having a cell phone to record such a thing. But yeah, he definitely ran around.
Yeah, there was a firework you used to light and it'd spin around and it would just like skip around the ground. I forget what you call them, but those were always a lot of fun. Kind of chase you around. No matter your race, it'd chase you around.
Now, the spinning ones were jumping jacks. The little straight red ones that ran off in a straight line were called other things. Again, I enjoyed fireworks. I was quite the fireworksologist. And we tried them all. Like if it was a tank, if it was a flying thing, if it was a cone, if it was a freaking rocket box, block of rocket, whatever. We tried them all growing up. And then once I got older, even before I had children of my own, I still would buy some because we had a place here that was an indoor fireworks place. So here in Louisiana, most parishes had you couldn't shoot them. A lot of cane fields, a lot of that kind of thing. And so you couldn't shoot them unless you hid and went off levee and all that kind of stuff. But to get your fireworks, you would purchase them from tents that would set up along the side of the 4-lane or just past certain parish lines. That being said, as soon as the rain season started heading into June, before you even got to July 4th, the fireworks had taken, a bit of a dampening. So you had that extra thrill of lighting the fuse and it goes out, and lighting the fuse, and you run over there and it's about, quarter inch left. You run,
America roulette.
Right, exactly, American roulette. So once we had an indoor fireworks place that would actually have dry, stored nicely and not ever gotten damp and sus, it made it a whole new experience.
Indoor, like the Ewoks? The home of the Ewoks?
Exactly.
Yeah. You obviously don't live in an area that's highly populated by Chinese and Mexican people, because over here, it's, at least where I live, in San Jose, fireworks are pretty much a daily thing. It's annoying. All you hear is dogs howling, and then me just trying to go to bed.
The delicate sound of Andrew trying to go to bed.
Well, fuck fireworks. It's a waste of money. Tell you what, I will send anyone $10, and I want to see you light it on fire. A $10 bill. That's the equivalent of a firework.
I've said that for a long time. I would much rather just go out to the middle of the driveway and set a pile of cash on fire. Be done with it in 10
You
minutes.
obviously haven't purchased fireworks in a number of years.
At $10 will get you 2.5 boxes of Snappin' Pops.
Yeah, if you're lucky. If you're lucky.
So that's my opinion, and it doesn't matter 4th of July, New Year's Eve, Cinco de Mayo, or any other holiday that's associated with fireworks. It's a waste of money. It's dangerous and mostly illegal in many cities, but people don't seem to give a shit about that. Like, oh, we're just going to annoy our neighbors for the next 3 weeks because Cinco de Mayo is coming up and already passed.
I just think it's fun to listen to people that live in the city limits. Like, I'm not a big fan of fireworks, but I hear a lot of gunfire, too.
I have no problem with guns. Wait, never mind. I can't say that. So,
what is the about fireworks specifically then, but not gunfire, that triggers your post-war PTSD?
I don't own fireworks, and I will not confirm nor deny if I own any firearms.
So you're saying that if you just went and bought a bag full of fireworks, you could probably sleep like a baby, no problem, without even getting drunk. It wouldn't even bother you.
Nope.
As long as you bought fireworks ahead of time?
I don't buy fireworks at all.
Well, it seems like it'd be a wise idea to buy them if it just cures your PTSD.
It's the opposite.
So buying fireworks makes the fireworks that go off around you worse.
No, I don't buy fireworks.
Right. But that's got nothing to do with the fireworks going off around you that triggers the PTSD, right? Or is it just buying fireworks that triggers PTSD?
No, it's the fact that they're being used around me.
Gotcha. And whether you own fireworks or not, it doesn't make the fireworks going off around you any better or worse. Right? Like if you hear fireworks, it doesn't make it better if you have a bag full of fireworks in your apartment, in your house. Right?
At 3 o'clock in the morning, there's nobody outside shooting guns. But there are people outside, for whatever weird reason, that are using fireworks.
And that's what triggers your PTSD? Now, if there were people outside using guns, you'd be all right with that because you're not triggered by the gunfire. It's only the fireworks. Between fireworks and gunfire, one of those triggers your post-war PTSD, and you're saying it's the fireworks, not the gunfire?
There's no one doing the gunfire. So yes.
Well, who would be what? So if you hear gunfire, do you think that's just a bunch of guns going off, or do you think that's somebody doing the gunfire? Like, how would you hear gunfire otherwise?
I do hear it once in a while.
But that's because someone's got to be doing it, right? Like every time you hear gunfire, it's because someone is doing it.
Yeah, but everyone
just like the fireworks. Every time you hear fireworks, it's because there's someone setting off the fireworks.
I'm not sure if I'm getting this through properly. Fireworks are very disturbing and very accessible. But when it comes to firearms, which I have pretty much no problem with, which I almost never hear at all. So it's two different aspects. When it comes to the fireworks, there's going to be kids going outside and doing this. And it could be at 3 o'clock in the morning. Or whatever time. It doesn't really matter. And there's no regulations that are really, really preventing this from even though it's illegal here in San Jose, but they still do it anyways.
And that's like what I'm saying out here. Outside of the city limits, you can hear gunfire and fireworks at any given time on any given day. Like maybe overnights past like 11 p.m. to like 6 a.m. there might be some sort of noise ordinance. But for the most part, you might hear automatic gunfire. You might just hear somebody sighting it. I mean, there's hunters, there's shooters. It's gunfire is not necessarily uncommon. Matter of fact, it's way more common than fireworks.
Well, come to San Jose. I'll pay for your ticket. And then you'll agree with me.
I'm still not sure I understand.
It's almost it happens weekly, regardless of what time of day it is.
Like gunfire around here. And I'd be like, oh my God, I've got post-war PTSD, and every time I hear gunfire, that shit triggers it. And sometimes there's fireworks, and my brain can't tell the difference. But you're like, I have post-war PTSD, and gunfire doesn't trigger it. It's the fireworks.
Oh no, it triggers it, but it's just so rare in comparison to hearing fireworks for 3 hours constantly as you're trying to go to bed.
That I get. Like blaring music. A noisy upstairs neighbor.
That also pisses me off too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I hate that shit. Like those stereo systems that are dun, dun, dun. Like, what the flying fuck are you doing to your car? And why are you trying to piss off everybody around you?
But it sounds so good when my trunk rattles.
Yeah. And all of the bolts in your engine are starting to come loose. Like, oh, what happened? I don't like fireworks. I have a buddy that makes fireworks. I think they're interesting. in regards to how they're built and how they're utilized, but I will never use them myself. It's a waste of money, and it's a disturbance to the public.
Yeah, after I worked in a firework factory one summer, I've never bought another firework since. I realized how much money they make and how much they're actually, like, they pay for them. Although this is just crazy. And the fact that the manager let us take the truckload of fireworks. We had made more fireworks in like a couple months than most people would make in a year. We all just sat around and got baked, and a lot of the fireworks are made there, right there at the factory.
How long did you work there for?
Only a few months.
Oh.
It was just like a summer gig. And yeah, he was like, man, you guys made more fireworks than I've ever seen anybody make. And I really appreciate it. It was the 4th of July. He already sent our buddy Louie around to the back with his truck. He's like, here, follow me into the warehouse. He's like, I'm going to give you guys the rest of the day off. Just want to say thanks. He's like, I'll be back in 2 minutes, and you guys better all be gone. And we knew where all the big mortars were, the big bottle rockets with the, like, 1/4-inch thick stick, not the little tiny little, like the big bottle rockets.
How dangerous do you think that job really was? Did you ever see any accidents or anything?
No, it was. I mean, a lot of the firework places are owned by motorcycle clubs.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. So people really didn't mess around too much.
Here in the San Francisco Bay Area, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, roughly, there was a fireworks place in San Francisco. By the way, don't ever go to San Francisco unless you just want to see weird shit constantly. Anyways, yeah, I mean, yeah, it gets weird is an understatement.
But shit is pretty dead on.
Oh yeah, shit, heroin needles, and anyways, so yeah, the thing that happened was there was a fireworks company owned by some Chinese company, and the entire place went up in flames, causing massive explosions all around that area, burning down 2 neighboring buildings. All because fireworks. Yeah. I hate fireworks. I would rather pay higher taxes than to allow people to use fireworks.
Well, you are in the state for it.
Oh, yeah, it's yeah.
People in California were shooting off fireworks on Thanksgiving. I had never seen that before.
So while I don't agree with fireworks, I fully support to the end of my days your freedom to shoot them off and aggravate Andrew.
Oh, that's fucked up, man.
Hey, look, I have to say that, I mean, I used to work in an industry like you where I had to sleep in the daytime, and it sucked when people cut their grass and had kids, fucking kids, running around, laughing, fucking kids.
Goddamn
I
crotch
used to be that
goblins.
way too. I was that way. I get it. I understand. But I also feel, like we try to have a country with freedom. We're lied to in this. We get one day to celebrate our independence. Damn it. If I want to blow my hand off or shoot a bottle rocket out of my ass, then that should be my right, Andrew.
I kind of agree with Walt here.
Well, hold on a second. Now, no, go back now. Have you ever done a bottle rocket out of your ass like Steve?
I have not. I haven't.
Okay, well, please don't ever do that.
But I reserve the right, damn it.
But if I decide one day to end it all a certain way, then hey, No, I'm being dumb.
And you understand, Andrew, that the fact that you have a traumatic event and that it is relived and triggered by these things is an abnormality, right? Like, these are things that, had everything processed properly, you would not react this way.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I didn't like fireworks before I got into the military. I have never had a major issue with gunfire because my dad taught me how to shoot guns when I was 6, I think.
Oh, see here, I'm just assuming your issues have been PTSD based. But if it's not at all, if you are no more concerned with fireworks versus gunfire now than you were when you were 7, fuck it. That's just you.
Okay.
But you can appreciate that is just you, right? Kind of as if it were PTSD. It's still sort of subjective and relative just to you.
No, it's not.
It's not? You think everybody feels about fireworks the way that you do? That's an objective truth.
A lot of combat veterans who had to wake up in the middle of the night because of mortar fire.
Well, that's because of war. That's PTSD. That's not you, right? This is how you felt at 7, right? You don't feel any more strongly about fireworks after the war than you did before the war. You just got done saying that.
Okay, but gunfire was never an issue. It never has been.
Right.
Even when I was in war. I just hate fucking fireworks and the way that people use them.
So
I'm just going to annoy everybody.
Right, but that's relative to you, right? That's subjective to you. You understand that, right? That not everybody else feels that way. And that a large majority of people don't feel that way.
I thought we were agreeing for a little bit here. Now...
Well, I'm just trying to see if maybe we still are. Do you not agree with anything? What do you disagree with?
Hard to pinpoint what the argument I'm supposed to be making is. I didn't say. I was just curious that the way that you feel about fireworks is really subjective to you, and that probably maybe a few others. Like, some people hate fireworks, other people not. That most people don't get drunk enough to pass out so they can avoid hearing them, right? Yeah.
Between you and some other combat vets, but most of them, that's related to their combat experience and a PTSD reaction. But that's not you, right? Your stuff isn't triggered by war. Yours isn't even really triggered. That's just how you are about fireworks your whole life. So that's very narrow percentage of the population that are going to feel that way about fireworks their entire life. You understand it's probably pretty small. Like, most kids enjoy fireworks. You understand that, right?
Yeah, in a weird way.
In a weird way, you understand it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of like a lot of young kids like using crayons and watching movies. Like
most young boys are going to play with trucks and most young girls are going to play with dolls. But trucks or dolls, most kids enjoy playing with sparklers or firecrackers or bottle rockets. They enjoy fireworks, yes?
Oh, yeah. I have no problem with sparklers or bottle rockets. I'm talking about the ones that go boom, boom. And they're right outside my fucking house.
Or your parents' house. So did you enjoy bottle rockets as a kid?
Nope. Never liked any of that.
We used to shoot them at each other.
I'm weird, I guess. But no, I've never enjoyed any of that shit.
That's my point.
I just saw it.
There we go.
Oh, this costs
See, we do
money.
agree. We do agree. You are weird. Well, listen to this, because this is kind of what I'm saying. You would much rather pay more taxes so that everybody else in the entire state will conform to your weirdness, your unique subjective weirdness, only according to Andrew, not because of a PTSD, not for his mental health. Andrew just doesn't like him. Andrew doesn't like fireworks. So he'd be willing to impose that upon every other person, every other neighbor, every other person in California, based on that one person's subjective feeling. And if that's the case, I don't see how you could have any issue with the transsexuals trying to come out and want you to say, hey, if I'm a woman, these are my subjective feelings, and if I'm going to pay more taxes, by God, I expect everybody else in the state to bow down to my subjective point of view. Do you see how those two might relate?
No, not really at the moment, but in my hometown.
Do what I want just because that's what I like. Whether it's trans or whether it's fireworks. Whether it's trans or fireworks.
A made-up word, yeah. Okay. So my hometown,
what did you
Fremont,
just say?
California.
What's a made-up word?
Transsexual. It's a made-up word.
Only in the fact that all words are just made-up words.
Okay, well, there's no such thing as trans. You can't do that. It's just...
Can't do what?
Make-believe. Yeah. Are we going to really do this?
Well, if you're going to say that there's... transsexual isn't really a word, then I'm going to ask you what it means, and you're going to give me a definition.
Okay.
Right? Isn't that the way that works? There is no such word except this word, and it means this. That kind of means that is a word.
Phrase.
If
it's
those
a made-up phrase.
And if that made-up phrase is has a definition and it points to something specific, and that when I say that word, you can tell me exactly what that thing points to, and tell me what that phrase means, I would say that's an actual phrase.
A dragon fairy. Is that a real thing?
Is a dragon fairy a real thing? What are you calling a dragon fairy?
Just a term I just made up on the cuff just now.
What does it point to? Like, is it pointing to something specific?
Yeah, dragon fairies. Invisible unicorns.
If I say the word cat, do you know what the word cat refers to? Like, could you tell me what a cat is? The elements that make up a cat? Things that would define a cat?
Wow. This is getting weird.
Well, I'm just asking if you could. Like, the word cat. Would you be able to define the word cat?
Yeah, well, felines.
Uh-huh.
That would be the first way.
Mm-hmm.
And then Walter's kitty cam, that's another one. And the fact
well, that's not a definition for a cat, but what you see on his kitty
that.
cam might be, right? It's got a tail, it's got fur, it's got whiskers and those pointy ears on top, the 4 legs, right? The things that would make up a cat. Like, you could describe a cat. If I say cat, you can describe what a cat is, yes?
Yes.
Because the word cat points directly to that thing that you're describing, yes?
I don't know how this took such a twist.
Well, when you say dragon fairy, what are you talking about? What is describe to me a dragon fairy, and I'll tell you all about whether or not that works as an actual word.
Well, dragons and fairies are not real, so I just made that up.
So is a dragon fairy a thing, or you were talking about two separate things, dragons and fairies? Because that's not what you said. You said dragon fairy.
Combination thereof.
Oh, you mean so it's a one thing. It's a combination of a dragon and a fairy.
A thing that was described by every culture on the plane, including one that included it in its zodiac, didn't exist. Interesting.
Is it like a tiny dragon that breathes fire? Or is it a great big giant fairy? Like, what is is it a combination of a dragon and a fairy? You think it would?
Don't know.
So is a dragon fairy a real thing? Is your question? I would say no. I've never seen that. So just because you use the word dragon fairy doesn't necessarily mean that it's pointing to something specific. So it would be completely different than like someone that thinks they're transsexual.
There's no such thing as transsexual. It's just a made-up term.
I would say dragon fairy is just a made-up term. I think transsexual points to something specific. And when you and I both say transsexual, you can tell me what that means. You were just about to do it at the beginning of this conversation. You were going to say what a transsexual is. Because the phrase transsexual points to something. Like the word cat points to something.
Cat is very, very specific versus a combination word.
I would say combination words are more specific.
Combination terms, not words.
I was going to say a hyphenated word is more specific than anything. But even then, combination words, like if I were to combine the word Josh and the word Corey, it seems pretty fucking specific.
How about an honest liar? Is that something that would make sense? I'm an honest liar.
Depends.
What about military intelligence? What about jumbo shrimp?
Well, I mean, honest.
Okay.
Are you a liar?
It's just the.
Well, are you a liar? How would you answer that question? No.
Everyone.
How would you answer that question? Would you say yes? Meaning that I'm a liar, so don't believe me when I say that yes, I'm a liar. Because I might be telling the truth. Because saying I'm a liar would be a lie. And if I lied about being a liar, that means I'm actually not a liar. And I only tell the truth.
Yes, I've heard this argument in the past. But I don't think there's a single person alive that's never lied. But
does that make you a liar? And if someone is a liar, if you say, look, you lie so much, I think you are a liar. Does that mean that person couldn't be honest? Can he never be honest? If he walks out on a clear day and says the sky is blue, even though he lies about all sorts of things and people consider him to be a liar, he could be an honest liar when he talks about the color of the sky. Yes?
Yeah, this is getting... I forget what the terminology is to use to describe this. But hey, Don, how you doing? Anyways,
Good morning.
Dawn.
Good morning, Dawn.
Sorry.
Andrew, I'm just glad we made it through the 4th. You and I both would have much rather just sat in the parking lot and burned off $1 bills. I would much rather throw a flaming $1 bill at a stripper than set off fireworks.
Whoa, at a stripper?
Well, who needs more $1 bills more than a stripper?
No.
Have you seen the things a stripper would do for a $1 bill?
I dated a stripper. I was engaged.
So you know.
So, yes,
I married one.
I'm aware. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So going back to the
great movie, Lord Racer.
Going back to the aspect of fireworks. Yeah. Even if fireworks were free, I still wouldn't use them.
Not only that, you would make sure that no other children or any other adult human being in the United States would be able to use them. You would vote for the others' ability to not use them, at least in California. You're right, I was being hyperbolic when I said United States, but at least the Californian, or at least your city, at least your immediate neighbors, you would vote to say, because I don't like them, nobody else gets to use them. And I'll pay extra money every year just to do it.
When it comes to sparklers and small firecrackers, yeah, I use
whatever
those.
list of things that you're okay with.
What's the decibel limit? That's what we need.
There you go. That's a great question.
Which would relate to how far away the fireworks are from you.
Yeah, the proximity of.
Right. So even big fireworks far away would be okay. The big booms in the distance would be fine. As long as they don't breach the decibel level.
Oof. This is getting difficult. Don, please.
What?
I just defend their right to others' right to do it. I don't like it either. I wish they wouldn't. I would be happy if nobody did.
Should I be allowed to fire mortars off in the sky and just let
yes,
them, like,
once a year. Once a year. Early July.
There's New Year's, there's May 5th, there's July, there's some people do it at Christmas even.
True.
Okay.
Now, if we're talking fireworks, or are we talking like ordnance?
I just
either one. I guess it depends on who you're hanging with.
Ordnance. Military ordnance.
Should you be able to set off mortars?
Should we be allowed
I think
to shoot off
in self-defense?
Okay, that's separate. What the fuck?
Well, you're the one that started bringing ordnance in here. I figured, like, I don't know.
I was just going to the more extreme.
Like on the 4th of July, I wouldn't want you out there just blasting the Glock. Hey, it's the 4th of July.
Wait, did you just say blah?
Uh-huh.
I thought you were white. All right.
Ah, joke's on you.
Hey, Craig. So, when it comes to...
So if you lived close to Disneyland, you would be like in a bind. Or Disney World. Which one's out in California? Disney World's in California, right? Yeah.
No, Disneyland is in Anaheim and Disney World is in Orlando.
You would have hated
I knew one
MCRD
was
San
one,
Diego.
So I gotta hear the word fireworks one more time. I'm gonna fucking
Craig's
go
about
to
to
hell.
fucking snap. He's
God
about to
damn. You guys are a bunch of old men bitching about fucking fireworks.
get off my lawn.
They land on my roof. I find red sticks in my yard.
I'm with Josh. Let's just burn fucking dollar bills.
Throw them at strippers.
Strippers, fuck you.
No, he said throwing
strippers
crap.
do to you.
Could use them more than the
Oh my God, Walt, sit down. We've still got another hour and 7 minutes, so I'll get started.
He said throwing burning dollar bills at strippers.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Burn them bitches.
No, just crumple them up and put a rock in them or something.
No, you fold them up into a tight little triangle, and then you hold the tip of the triangle with one finger, and with the other hand, you flick it. But just catch it on fire first.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Thank you,
fucked up. I mean, I'm not even that twisted.
She's gotta put it out to earn that money. She's gotta put it out on time.
Yeah, well, the stripper I married really twisted me.
I did the stripper too, goddammit. You're not the only one, Andrew.
I know I'm not. There's a lot of strippers out there.
And a lot of dipshits that fucking date them.
There's a lot of strippers, and they're real slutty.
Oh.
No, hey, you know what? Mine wasn't, goddammit.
Right. Yeah, mine neither. Mine neither, by God. She really loved me. I was special.
Hey, I even worked security at the place she worked at.
All right, here's a joke question for you. Who makes more money? A drug dealer or a hooker?
Ooh, drug dealer. Sorry. Drug dealer. A real drug dealer? A real bona fide drug dealer? Drug dealers make more money.
No, it's a hooker because she can wash her crack and reuse it.
Oh my God.
You guys can use that one.
You got it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The dealers just keep making more, though.
Yeah, but they can't just keep washing it.
Well,
they can keep getting it from the CIA.
Okay.
Or can they?
All right. Does anyone have? This is an interesting thing. I'm always curious about. What is the best joke someone can give?
A funny one.
I've got a lot of jokes, but
are they funny? Is the question.
They're all funny.
They're all hilarious. How dare you, Jeff?
What do you mean? How about this, Josh?
Pushback. I sense pushback.
Go ahead. Do it. Challenge me. Let's have a joke off.
Joke off. I joked off last night.
Oh, come on.
I mean, yeah, no.
Because you're handicapped. That's okay.
There you go. See, that's funny.
All right. Tell you what. You guys want another joke?
Yeah, bring it on.
I'm pretty sure I've told this one before. Guy's driving down the road, gets pulled over by Highway Patrol. Highway Patrol says, gets pulled over for speeding. And the officer says, hey, license, registration, proof of insurance. And the guy says, well, sort of.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And He says, well, my license and registration is in the glove compartment, but I have a loaded handgun in there. And this car is stolen. Now the officer is starting to get a little nervous. Like, who'd you steal the car from? Oh, it's the dead woman that's in the trunk. Like, what the fuck? So at this point, calls his sergeant. Sergeant shows up and says, my deputy says that this is a stolen car, there's a dead woman in the trunk, and you have it's a stolen car, blah, blah, blah. He goes, really? That's interesting.
Every good joke has a blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. So, Sergeant says, would you please mind opening the trunk? And he opens the trunk, and there's no dead woman. There's no dead woman in there at all. And well, would you mind opening up your glove box and getting out the license, registration, proof of insurance, and all that kind of stuff? And
all that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, it's all the standard stuff.
All the stuff. All the stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So he opens up the glove box, pulls out the registration, proof of insurance, hands him, and there's no gun in there at all. Hands it to the sergeant. He says, wait a second now. My deputy said there's a dead woman in the trunk and no license, no proof of insurance, stolen car. Like, what is going on here? And then he says to the sergeant, like, oh, I bet you he told you I was speeding too. Please don't do that to try to get out of a speeding ticket. It's not going to work out well for you.
No.
So it was all to get out of a ticket?
I've got a list of long jokes. And of my long jokes, I will find one that's not terribly long.
All right.
And we'll have a joke off. We'll see if he probably told you I was speeding. Versus
that's the premise of the joke.
All right. So Father O'Brien was out fishing one day and couldn't catch anything all day, but he was using lures. Right? He'd cast his pole out there and he'd reel it in and come back with nothing. And he'd cast his pole and reel it in and come back with nothing. And finally, the patience of the Lord fell upon him, and he put a bobber on the end of his line with a sinker and a worm on a hook and threw it out there and just waited a couple minutes. He just waited a few minutes, and pretty soon, sure enough, that bobber strikes. And he reels in this giant fish. It's like, oh my Lord, what the hell is this? I've never seen a fish like this before in my life, but a guy across the pond, he sees it, he comes running over, he says, holy cow, that's the biggest sumbitch I've ever seen. Father O'Brien looks at him, says, not that I really care, but I'm a man of the cloth. Man says, no, that's the name of this fish. It's a sumbitch.
What the fuck?
Father O'Brien's like, okay, if you tell me the name of this fish is a sumbitch, then that's what I'm going to call it. As a matter of fact, with the size of this sumbitch, I could feed a whole bunch of people. And as luck would have it, the Pope will be coming next week. And this will be the perfect addition to the meal that we have planned for the Pope. Would be some of this.
I thought that was the punchline. All right.
No. This is a great big long joke just like yours.
Gotcha.
So Father O'Brien takes the sumbitch back to the monastery and goes into the kitchen. And there's the cardinal. And the cardinal sees the father. He says, my goodness, Father, look at the size of that fish. And Father O'Brien says, I know. Can you believe it, Cardinal? I caught this sumbitch down to lake. The cardinal says, Father, you cannot speak that way in the house of the Lord. Father O'Brien says, no, Cardinal. You don't understand. That's the name of the fish. It's called a sumbitch. Cardinal says, oh, well, that's fine then. And as he's saying this, in walks the bishop. And the bishop says, my goodness, Cardinal, that's a good-looking fish. And the Cardinal says, no. Father O'Brien caught that sumbitch down at the river. And the bishop says, Cardinal, it's not really my place, given that you're a cardinal, but you really shouldn't speak that way in the house of God. Cardinal says, no, Bishop, you don't understand. That's the name of the fish that Father O'Brien caught. It's a sumbitch. Bishop says, oh, well, that's fine then. Says, how about this, Cardinal? Because the Pope is coming, I will clean this sumbitch. We'll cook this sumbitch up, and we'll add it to the feast that we're going to give the Pope.
Can we pronounce that? Spell it.
S-U-M.
S-U-M.
Mm-hmm. B-I-T-C-H.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
Sumbitch.
So they do. Right? The cardinal takes the sumbitch that Father O'Brien took, and he cooked it because the bishop cleaned the sumbitch, and the cardinal cooked the sumbitch. And they had it all laid out on the table, a nice, big, beautiful feast. And the Pope sits down, and the Pope is about to give the blessing for the food.
What?
And he says, my goodness, gentlemen, this is a feast fit for kings. And this fish especially, wow. Like the presentation, this fish looks so delicious. What kind of fish is this? And the cardinal speaks up. He says, well, Your Excellency, Father O'Brien caught that sumbitch. The bishop, he cleaned the sumbitch. And me, I cooked that sumbitch just for you. And the Pope's jaw just drops. Hits the floor. The Pope looks around at these guys. He leans back in his chair, lights a cigarette, and he says, you motherfuckers are all right.
What the? That is, I'm assuming, the punchline.
That was the punchline. But you hear that noise at after the punchline? The noise after the punchline is how you know when a joke is funny. When that noise is not crickets.
That's not crickets.
You're good.
You know, one of the best things in life is humor. Because laughing...
It's free.
Well, it also increases your ability to last longer in life. It's
true.
A proven medical fact.
Yep.
And
I should laugh more. You're right.
No,
I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
You know, it's an actual medical fact.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm with you. I'm actually with you. I'm not opposing you.
Whippets are healthy.
Wait, whippets?
Mm-hmm.
I know it over.
All sorts of laughing.
Yeah,
any laughing gas.
Use them, so
I
they
miss
must
a
be
good
right.
whippet.
Any laughing gas must be
I'm gonna go
healthy.
get some today, I think.
Laughter is the best
I'm gonna go get
medicine.
some. Fuck yeah.
So laughing gas must be healthy.
Well, Dawn is microdosing again, so...
She microdoses every fucking day.
That's good to know. That's fucking... I don't give a shit.
She's just in a constant state of trip.
I microdosed for like 3 years... sorry, not like 3 months in a row. Every single day. So... I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I think I'm headed into month 2.
Alright, I'm going to share with you a video in regards to long, drawn-out videos that are comedy, but it's not long.
Whoa, hey!
Whoa, what? Whoa!
Where'd you get all that?
Dude. You can't play the Tonight Show. They'll take us off the air.
No, really? No.
Yeah, they'll rip us down.
Man, most likely.
Don't you know?
Okay. Anyways, I'm not gonna play it though. But the late Norm Macdonald, he tells this joke. It's called the moth joke, and it's got the best ending that I've ever heard.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's just called Norm Macdonald. All you have to do the search is Norm Macdonald, the moth joke.
The moth? The
Moth
joke?
Yes,
Okay.
like the insect moth.
Okay.
So,
like the Mothman.
I mean, this is. I'm not even sure how old this is. This is from.
Whoa! Hey.
I know. There we go again.
Get
No,
all loud.
Oh, this is from 9 years ago.
Okay.
It's like one of his
Right.
last jokes he told. Well, at least the last time he did.
Right.
And he's one of the most comic geniuses that ever lived, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
But, yeah, just look up Norm Macdonald moth joke. And it just no spoilers. Just watch it. Tell you what, I'll just pop that into the side chat as well as into the live chat. Just the link to it.
And if you said that's a funny ass clip, Andrew.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is very funny. I've watched it like 5 times, so yeah, it's worth watching. So it's
comedian. Yeah, that's true.
Interestingly enough, Ona, I don't think that a moth penis is carcinogen, given the fact it's.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like he's saying moth balls though, not the.
Well, that's what I thought was
dick.
weird. That a moth penis won't cause cancer, but moth balls do.
Oh, I gotcha.
Well, you
Do
know,
we even know that moths have penises and balls? I don't think they do.
it's hard out here being a pimp.
So
My
I
grandma used to have a
apologize.
great big cedar box full of mothballs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my mom used mothballs.
We used to
Yeah, what
go
happened?
under
They cut
houses
out
here in
style.
South Louisiana because of the snakes, and we all have houses that are at least a foot or two off the ground. And then,
Snakes don't like him either. Mothballs.
any animal pretty much will stay away
Oh,
from them
really?
because they're death-dealing little balls of chemicals.
Ah.
So
Yeah,
my
just stay away.
apologies in chat, real quick. Wait, hang on one second. Real quick in chat. Whoever dropped the song Looking for Colors, I apologize. I went to it thinking the channel name would have your name, and it's not there. And my brain is not awake enough to remember. So please tell me who dropped this.
I don't know. I didn't see that one.
Yeah. I know it. It's a song about fireworks that I was going to get Josh to play because apparently it's an original tune. So we could play that and not get taken off there.
Well, here it goes.
Wrote a song about him. Want to hear it? Here it goes. But anyway, please tell me who gave it to me. I feel terrible that I didn't save it that way earlier when you gave it to me. I should have said your
God
name.
damn it.
Put your name down. Well, we got a little long-winded with the discussion about fireworks. I'm not.
Did we?
Yeah, a little. Took it a little. If you would have ever shut the fuck up about them, Craig.
I know,
But yeah, please tell me who dropped it in chat so I can give you the credit.
Dan says it was his fine self.
It was Dan. I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. I didn't want to say the wrong thing.
There you go. 'Twas Dan.
It was. All right. Thank you.
'Twas a werewolf that bit Dan.
'Twas.
Multitasking is
Men
sexy.
becoming
On
boys becoming wolves. Anyway.
There's a new Lord of the Flies out. You know that?
I am familiar.
A new version.
I couldn't even make it through one episode.
Oh, it's a fucking series.
Yep.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't think I can do that.
You ever seen those young kids that are sort of intelligent, so they try really hard to be precocious? like you can tell that they're just trying really hard. They're just like precociousness tryhards. Just look how much I can try to impress an adult because I'm so smart, and you can just tell that they're just really forcing this maturity that's not really there. They're just, you can tell they're acting.
Yeah, they got like a C- and
No, they probably have good grades because they're teachers' pets. Because they're precocious.
Teacher said.
Right. And I've already forgot where the fuck I was going with this.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
That's where we started.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
The tryhards. The TV show must have been produced and directed by one of these tryhard, precocious kids. Look at how artistic I am. It's just like way too much. They're like,
that bad?
Oh, it is. Watch it, and it's an tryhard artist that looks to be about 10 or 11 years old, pretending to know what artistic means.
No, ask them what that word actually means. The
What
phrase. Precocious.
Oh, I thought you meant transsexual.
Oh, God. Damn it.
Aren't you precocious if you're exploring transsexualism?
You can't explore something that doesn't exist.
That precocious motherfucker.
I love this guy.
I love you too, Walt.
Flying fuck happened. Like, oh, you want to explore the regional aspects of where the Easter Bunny lives? It's like, well, it doesn't exist, so no real point. But a lot of them precocious.
What? Don. Oh, wow.
Just sort of kitty can too. My pussy is always in my.
What?
She's always sitting on
She's not. She's not.
You guys went there.
That's a real statement right there. That's not. You know what I mean?
I would totally subscribe to watch you stroking your pussy.
Is there an OnlyFans account?
Oh, man. I got... Good night.
You can tell anybody.
Be here all week. Thank you guys for coming. Oh,
And it's about to get shut down.
Man, y'all are some freaks.
Why are we getting shut down? What did I say?
I have an actual cat in my life.
I didn't even get into Israel yet.
And you know how enjoyable it is to watch a cat enjoy getting some pets?
True.
Oh, yeah.
Like eyes closed, pushing up against her hand. Just like really getting it. No, move. No, get me on top. Nope, get me over here. Just really getting into some good scratches and pets. Nothing quite like it.
Yeah.
Just because y'all got some minds in the gutter.
What?
See? Look. You can watch that all day. I mean, I'm not sure I'd want to watch Walter do it, but I could totally watch somebody.
You already have
adept. I'm pretty adept.
I wouldn't subscribe, though.
Day.
It's not like I'd subscribe to a channel to watch Walter do it.
I would. All day long.
You know what? Walter needs to start an OnlyFans.
Yeah, only
just
a cat.
Yeah, kitty cam.
I bet you get fucking subs too.
Nope, he's going to live inside his house. He's going to remove his brand new air conditioner. And it's going to be about life in Louisiana with no air conditioner. And it's going to be called OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Yep.
And put them streamers on the fan so you know it's
exactly. You can tie just the crepe papers.
Yeah.
Then he can like reach up and tie a new one on. Like, oh, we got a new streamer coming in on my OnlyFans.
Every new sub gets a streamer.
Hold on.
All right. Good night, everybody.
No, if there's no air conditioning,
Tip your waitresses.
It should be called No Fans because there's going to be like maybe one person. I'll be your first subscriber.
Oh no, I think he gets at least fucking 30 subs off the rip.
All right.
I'm telling you.
Oh, look at that.
Some
See,
weird motherfuckers out there.
You've already got a bunch of people.
With the
I mean, I'm stubbing already.
I'm sorry, Post. I gave it up. It's kind of like herding cats.
Don't you herd cats?
Every day, and it is quite the chore.
They meow very loud.
Hi, Ripple.
Everybody herds cats.
But yeah, we all have gotten pretty
Everybody
punchy
heard
at
that
this
pussy.
point. I'm pretty sure, Post.
What the fuck happened to the conversation?
Went from fireworks.
Well, this dude came on ranting about fucking fireworks, and it kind of went from there.
Hashtag squelching sounds.
Fireworks.
That being said, though, one
Where'd
of our
Zack go?
awesome family there from chat has a song that they have dropped for us about fireworks. It's only 2:23, so I don't think that's too long of a give, is it? You want me to do it?
Regina has an OnlyFans account too, just so everyone knows.
Oh, wait.
Go check her out. Go check her out.
Hey, Ripple.
Okay.
Okay, I might be mistaken when I say this, but OnlyFans originally started out with exercise and gardening, and then it evolved into pornography.
Well, I think it was supposed to be for celebrities.
Do you know that
It's like
as soon as filmmaking was made, like a day later, the first porno was made? You realize that, right?
Yeah, that was in 1800s. Yeah, that was.
Could have been the same day, actually, that afternoon. I'm not sure, but it was immediate.
1887.
Within about 4.5 minutes, most likely.
No, it was black and white, and she showed her legs. Ooh.
Oh, no, it was just the
that would be
ankles.
something. Somebody goes black and white instead of color in OnlyFans. It makes it like an old what do you call those dancers?
Burlesque.
You know, they don't really strip, but
Burlesque.
they do. Burlesque. There you go, Josh. Burlesque. Yeah. And it's not an old lady; it's an old guy, like that dude from Family Guy, the fucking dog, and he's always chasing fucking.
It's fucking twisted. Yeah, they shouldn't put that in there.
I can still remember my disappointment as being about 10 years old, I guess, and we were at a friend's, my mom's friend's house there. They had a pool, and we were eating and barbecue and whatever, and he was all excited because there was going to be a burlesque show coming on, like HBO later, and we were all going to watch it. And I was allowed to watch it. I was all excited. And when I saw the first pasty, I'm like, well, what is that? That's not, what are we, oh, no. I had no idea. We weren't going to see like strippers. I thought we were seeing strippers. It was just a bunch of bad jokes and, your aunt, I guess, stripping. It was not pleasing in any way, shape, or form.
Walter, I did see you strip at least twice, so don't fucking lie to us.
Your late winter aunt. Like, in February, when she finally gets around to her New Year's resolution to get back to the gym, and she's looking at herself in the mirror,
Right.
thinking about Thanksgiving
Hairy
and Christmas
upper
and New
lip.
Year's and all the excess eating she's
Right.
been doing, and she's looking at herself thinking, I really need to get back to the gym. That aunt.
The jokes were terrible. I was just very disappointed.
With what?
Sounds like a bad memory, Walt.
Yeah, it definitely was disappointment.
Here's the. You want to do this video? This Wookin' Pa Colors?
Why not?
Let's do it. I got it pulled
We
up.
barely have music we can play, and we have permission from Dan. Hopefully that don't, it helps. I don't know. We'll probably get
Hopefully
struck because I'm
that
saying we won't.
overrides the
Right.
copyright. We have permission.
Well, we can play it then.
From the top of my voice, from the top of the mountain, I've got no choice.
Like
For the way out there.
All right.
That was
I
nice.
was looking for colors from a band called Firework featuring our very old Dan in chat. What were you doing? Are you on guitar, vocals, drums, all of the above? Is that you in different masks? That's why you wore the mask, because you played all the parts?
That was a good song, and I have to say it sounds a lot like the Ramones.
See, I got a little Ramones vibe early on, then it
I
kind of
was
went
thinking
into the
Sonic Youth.
Replicants, and then I saw Sonic
Youth.
Youth in chat. I also saw Replacements, Meat Puppets. Yeah, it definitely had a nice taste, man. We like it.
Yeah,
Y'all
man.
need to go back and reform.
another cut.
Come on. No, but seriously, what were you doing, Dan? I don't even know what you would be doing there in that video. I should know. Drummer. All right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was digging that for sure. Seems to be the consensus in chat. Everyone else enjoyed it as well. Thank you for that. Andrew, that song was not about fireworks.
Holy shit, how much...
That's what he told me. It was about fireworks. So.
Oh, it was? Oh.
Being that the name is Firework, I'm just assuming again. And giving you shit. I mean, you know.
I can't win.
No. I have a question, Andrew.
Just give up.
I'm done picking on you. But I do have a question.
Oh,
What
come on, Josh.
what would you prefer? A bad argument for a correct statement or a good argument for a false statement?
Hold on a second.
Ooh, hold on. You broke my brain.
Yeah, that's...
What do you think would win a debate?
That's like a false dichotomy. I don't think there's a right answer.
That doesn't... What?
Sending the trivia question.
Josh demands an answer.
I say the first one.
You can't answer two
Well, because you're at
conflicting...
least giving information.
Let me try this again.
Yeah, do it again over again.
Which one do you think wins a debate? Which one do you think wins a debate? A true statement with a bad argument, or a false statement with a good argument?
Yeah, but again, that's a false... It's a false dichotomy because they both...
Because what makes that a false dichotomy?
Because of the definition of false dichotomy, which means that there's no correct answer.
I think the good argument is debatable. Argument.
Debatable.
A false dichotomy is a logical fallacy that presents an issue as having only two extreme options, when in reality, more alternatives exist. So when I say, Andrew, in your opinion, can you think of anybody else except for you who could answer the question as to what your opinion is?
Let me call Jaron.
Now, I don't. You're not one of those that gets their opinion from Jaron. I know some did.
I know that. I was being sarcastic.
There were, but we know that some did. It's not that sarcastic because it's not that unbelievable. Because we know that some people do get their opinion from Jaron.
More.
Yeah, Jaron's not really on anymore, so I don't think so. Anyway, go on.
Okay.
Why can't you have two people having a debate? One person is right and one person is wrong. You don't understand that? That's possible, correct?
I get that.
Now imagine that the person that is right is losing the debate because he can't argue his position very well, and the person that is winning the debate is the person that's wrong because they can argue their position very well. You're saying that is a false dichotomy.
Yeah, it's sort of like...
That because one person wins a debate with a better argument, no matter what the position is, the better argument wins. You think that is a false dichotomy?
What happens when the unstoppable force hits the immovable object?
Well, that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about logical impossibilities. This is a very logical possibility for someone to have a better argument even though they're wrong, and win a debate with a better argument even though they're wrong. That is a logical possibility. And that's what I'm talking about.
Well, then I don't have an answer for you right now.
That's what
Okay.
lawyers do all day.
Well, then my question, right. Exactly. You can't, your brain cannot possibly comprehend the idea that a guilty person could get off scot-free. Or that a guilty person could go to jail. Your brain just, like, nope, that's a false dichotomy. I have nothing to say about that.
Right. But it happens. There's some really good lawyers out there.
And well, my point is, that's only the reason I pick on you. It's because I think I might agree with your stance, but I think your argument for your stance is weak, and that's what I like to pick on. Is just the foundations of your argument for, even though you're right, you would lose the argument
without saying it.
Right. It's just again because I'll just argue against you because I can be in the wrong position and win the argument because I can make a better argument even though I'm wrong.
Just because you can.
Right. Basically.
It's just Josh.
And it's not just because I can. I mean, it wouldn't work if you didn't participate. Like, if you came at me with a strong argument for your position, I'd have nothing to say.
I have fuckloads of strong positions of arguments, but I'm not going to...
I don't doubt that. I have no doubt. I completely believe that you have strong argumentation for a lot of the things that you believe, just not everything.
No, not believe that things I can prove.
Or even things you believe you can prove. I'm good with that too.
Ohm's law, Kirchhoff's law, Lenz's law.
You don't have to get into them.
I mean, how many? Just these laws of physics. Tell you what.
Physics.
Well, there's 30 minutes left to go. I'm not going to take up the entire time, but I will be asking some trivia questions. These are going to be fun. Okay? So don't worry. And the topics are going to be social media, movies, NASA, TV, and websites.
Okay, let's go.
I will not do this unless the three main hosts will agree with it. I think Zack already left. Would you agree with about 15 minutes of trivia questions?
How about we do 5 trivia questions sprinkled in over the next 15 minutes?
It's fine.
There you go.
Okay.
That's a compromise.
I'll even do 10 over the next 30.
Right, yeah, there you go.
All right.
29.
You better pepper him in good, though.
Okay.
Don't disappoint us, Andrew.
Don't fuck it up.
I never do. The first Star Trek movie was released in 1979. What was the name of that movie?
Star Trek.
Star Trek 1.
Star Trek, the motion picture.
Oh my gosh. Walter. Wow.
You got it?
Yeah.
I got it exactly.
Yeah.
So I had to say the motion picture?
Yeah, Star
That
Trek.
is
That's all
the
it
name
took?
of the movie.
Star Trek, the motion picture.
Because they went to theater, the place where they go see movies.
Place where movies went, right.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Now, this one has a plus or minus 2 years on it. And by the way, I've already asked these questions to you guys in the past, so I'm expecting better.
Well, we forget, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's okay. I've written like over 2,000 trivia. Yeah. So, plus or minus 2 years on the answer. What year did color TV come out?
1972. Oh, no.
Wow.
1958.
It was Wizard of Oz, man. Was the intro.
Oh,
Wasn't
Walter
it?
was closer. Way closer.
Wait, what did you say, Walt? What year?
1958 is what I said.
Yeah, I
No.
was thinking 50s. 62?
No. All right, it's dead.
60.
All right. This is the year my mom was
55.
born. Well, 55.
My mom was born in 36.
So the +2 would be within the.
But here's
2 year.
my question, Andrew. Which version of color TV are we talking about?
And what do you mean by coming out? Like
1970 going kind of 80.
Because at one point you could buy a colored screen that had like a blue color in the top, like a yellowish color at the bottom.
How
kind
about
of
sepia?
something like that. You put that over your black and white TV. Then there were like, anyway, I'm being a dick, but yeah, there was a bunch of attempts. I think there was even an attempt, maybe even as early as the 30s, something like that. That was not really color TV, but they faked it with some kind of something situation. I don't know. Go ahead, tell us the real answer.
Well, it's 1953. The year my mom was born.
I was close.
And when was it invented?
56.
Okay, so I had to go look because I wanted to know what that thing. I remember something in the 30s. It was actually the 20s, 1928. The Scottish inventor John Baird demonstrated the world's first color television transmission on July 3rd, 1928, using spinning discs and color filters. So that's the multi-disc thing, or the multi-crap thing I do remember. But there was all kind of crap I had no deal about until your 1953 first U.S. broadcast happened. There was something
wasn't it
in
the Wizard of Oz?
40.
Oh, it was the Wizard of Oz.
No, Wizard of Oz was in the 40s.
That was a movie.
But I thought it was a big deal when they unveiled the color in the movie.
Yeah, at the theater,
right?
Not
at
in
the theater. Okay.
Yeah, no, I think it was
just because you saw it on TV your whole life, it was originally a theater movie.
I'm sorry.
So there was something in the 40s, apparently, a Mexican engineer, Guillermo, on May 5th. Well, of course, I'm kidding.
He was part of the cartel.
I'm just trying to wind Andrew up with his fireworks. He wanted to see his fireworks in color.
He was lighting off fireworks in the cartel.
He first did it in the 1940, and then later patented it, a 3-lens color system in 42. That's crazy. And then RCA did one in 1946 and 1950. So yeah, there were lots of attempts to that 1953 broadcast. I had no idea.
Remember, I'm an educator and a trivia master, so I do this for fun.
Well, you need to expand it out, I think, that question, because there's a lot more than the
What topics am I supposed to use?
I think you run about a
it'll be the
60% average around
all-encompassing
here, fucking trivia master.
Trivia master.
I'll do it with I'll do it with a blindfold on.
Right, but you understand you're usually wrong about 40% of the time around here. You understand that?
No, I'm not. No.
Yes. Well,
maybe 5%. But I cross-reference all these through the internet and through professionals. And
we all know that when you Google smooch it, you never receive any kind of wrong or promoted answers. Ever.
Josh always likes to toss shit at me, so that's fine. So, here we go. Allegedly.
Well, now hold up. You know you're running quick to your 5, right?
Well, he's only on 2. Let him go.
I'm just saying, if you're going to spread them out over 15 minutes, you're definitely running.
We gave him 10
quick.
over 30, too. 30 also.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing odds.
No, I was.
You got options here.
The over-under, what's that?
Allegedly, who was the first NASA astronaut? Allegedly.
Some dog. Or a monkey.
A fucking dog? No,
some dog or some monkey.
That was in Raxa. No.
Jason the monkey.
All right, no one's going to get this one.
All right, then. What animal was it, Andrew?
No!
It was John Glenn.
Well, wait. What was your exact question?
John Glenn.
Oh, well, see. Human astronaut.
Hold up.
Yes. Who was the first NASA astronaut?
NASA
that is a human.
Not the first.
Yeah, not Raxa, not JAXA, not
John Glenn.
But the first human being that was trained up and then launched.
What about Yuri? Because while he technically was the first, he wasn't an astronaut. He was a
that was in Raxa. That was in Raxa, not NASA.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So
John
what,
Glenn.
Yeager?
Right. No one's gonna
Wasn't
get
John
it.
Glenn? God damn it.
No, fuck it. It's Alan Shepard.
Shepard.
Geez.
Right. So some of these questions are fun on purpose.
What made Alan Shepard any different than the monkey? What makes the monkey any less an astronaut from NASA?
Nothing, in my opinion. I put more stock in the fucking monkey.
I mean, they both require the training. They're both expected to perform. Then they both just get launched up to see what happens and hope that performance ends well.
Credit to them.
I'm expected to survive when they come back down, get rescued by the U.S. Navy. Yeah.
And see, I wasn't trying to be cute. I was trying to legitimately say I think astronaut needs to be a little more specific. Who was the first human that NASA sent up and then came back down and said, "You're an astronaut"? Versus, because there were lots of other things that I think went up and came back down that were just as trained.
And then along these same lines, Zack, shit, I'm reading to something over here on my phone. Along those same lines, Andrew, who was the first dragon fairy rustler?
That would be a Targaryen.
Dragon fairies? I just came up with that today.
Well, yeah, but they're all equally real.
Roar, you sexy bitch. I breathe fire. Oh my god.
That got weird fast. Okay.
That's the sound. It's the sound that they make, Andrew. Don't get mad at me.
The police.
Okay.
It's the sound of a dragon fairy. Roar, bitches.
Dawn is having more fun than everyone else, and I have a smile like the Joker, ear to ear, and smiles. And all right, so
Talk with the Dawn.
I'm gonna skip through some of these questions. I'm gonna just go with the funny ones for now. The TV show "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia," one of my favorite TV shows, by the way. It wasn't filmed in Philadelphia.
No shit.
Where was it actually filmed?
L.A.
Wow. Very good.
No.
The only reason I know that is Alex Stein was an extra.
Yeah.
Yep. You must have been on Discord earlier when I was asking that. Anyways.
No. I just know the deal. I live near Philly, so.
Okay. Before NASA existed.
The intro's real.
Well, yeah,
of the whole drive-through.
It's filmed in a studio.
Yeah,
Still,
no, I'm just saying. But the intro's real. That's Philadelphia. That I'm going through it.
All right, last question I have for the time being. Actually, no, I have 4 more minutes.
You got to pepper them in, though. Go ahead.
Before NASA existed, there was NACA, NACA. What does NACA stand for?
National Agency of. Forget it.
No.
I used to study the ocean, so I don't know. Before they went to space.
This is a difficult question. I'll just move on. No one's going to get this. It's the National Advisory Committee of Aeronautics.
Okay.
That was before NASA.
Basically meant the same fucking thing. In a way.
So then what's the Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of not being dumb?
So, according to IMDb, and this number may have changed a bit over the years. I haven't updated this in a while. So, according to IMDb, what is the highest grossing movie of all time?
Faces of Death.
What the fuck?
That was pretty gross.
It's an understatement.
Wasn't that taught at like the DMV a long time ago?
No, not at all.
Yes, I think it is. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they teach it to the people at my DMV.
Fucked up.
You walk in that place and not have everything you need, and you will catch some faces of death from the employees.
No, I'm not saying that sarcastically, because my mom and dad say, "Oh yeah, when you go and take your DMV test, they're going to make you sit down and watch these different movies."
What? I've never heard of such a thing.
No, that's not actually how that all happened.
His driver's test took 7 hours.
One of them was called Red Pavement, which I never saw.
What?
Yeah, no, that's
Red Dawn.
That's only if you.
No, not even close.
Some schools showed Red
How
Pavement.
old are you, Andrew?
43.
Some driver's ed classes might have shown Red Pavement.
Yeah, that's what my mom and dad told me because they're in their.
That's a good name for a band, Bloody Pavement.
Red Pavement. It's like
changing it.
Skid marks. Okay. Yeah, bloody skid marks. Let's put it that way.
God, that's just.
Proctologists love that band.
Yeah.
Is it Avatar?
If I was a urologist, I would probably love that band name.
Avatar?
No.
Bloody Pavement.
Bloody skid marks.
Is it Titanic? I'm just going with answers in chat. I believe it might be Avatar, actually, Justin.
Yeah, it could be
Seems like
Titanic.
I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah,
Whether
I
you
know.
said
But
that.
it was at one point, I think.
What is it?
What is it?
You still haven't told us.
Oh, it's Avengers Endgame.
Really? Really?
According to IMDb.
I don't think so.
That's according to
Of all
IMDb.
time?
Of all time.
That's crazy.
At the old time, at the writing of this question.
Avatar, 2.92 billion. Avengers Endgame, 2.8 billion.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think
It was a
2.9
good
is
movie,
bigger
shit.
than 2.8.
I just said according to IMDb. I didn't.
No,
say
I just didn't. That didn't
Gotcha.
ring right to me at all. But yeah, everybody's got an opinion.
He didn't want to know the real answer. He wanted to know the answer that IMDb gives specifically for that question.
For that question.
How wrong is
He did
IMDb?
preface it with according to IMDb. He did say that. So
Yes.
touche.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did.
yeah.
He did.
He made it clear. He made it clear,
He did
Josh. Come
qualify.
on.
I don't
Suck at IMDb.
According to Joe follows the boxoffice.com, what is the highest grossing movie of all time?
I don't use
Dennis the Menace.
ChatGPT or Grok or anything
Dennis
else.
the Menace.
According to Joe loves the boxoffice.com, Dennis the Menace is the highest grossing.
Just to say, because I didn't think the Avengers did that well. It did way more than I thought, so I was wrong at all. Completely, I mean.
It was
Yeah, I know
it's
it
the highest
did, but
grossing
I mean-
movie of all time. They were
Shit.
trying to figure out what happened to Thanos.
That would be Avatar, actually, with 2.9 billion.
Right.
Last question.
Or it could have been Dennis the Menace.
Right.
According to Joe.
According to Joe loves the boxoffice.com. That would be the right answer.
Yeah. Yep.
According to NASA,
Mm-hmm.
who was the first female astronaut?
Sally Ride.
Run!
Wow. Very good. Holy
Really?
shit.
It was her
To
already?
the sky!
She was the first one.
According to NASA.
Wait, what about the bitches that went up in the shuttle? Oh,
What do you mean, what
because they died.
bitches?
Because they died.
Dare you?
The dogs and the monkeys, he means. All those female dogs. The female dogs specifically that were trained up, then put in the rocket and launched up to see what would happen.
I spoke wrong. I did mean
Yeah.
dogs.
What the fuck?
So, fuck
about the
Valentina
bitches that went up?
Tereshkova. I mean, fuck her for sure.
All right, I promise. Last question.
Okay.
What planet is home to the Ewoks?
I
would
believe
be
you've already
Endor.
mentioned it earlier, the
Endor.
indoor, the outdoor.
You're talking to a Star Wars nerd.
It's Endor. So
I know.
that's my life. He said, "Yeah, I know."
Indoor.
That's a
You
compliment.
watch way too many
Smells
Star
like
Wars,
outdoor.
I do.
then. I skipped over a lot of questions, but
More
that is
Star
true.
Wars, please.
No, maybe after the stream ends, I'll ask more. This is not my stream. I'm
good at that. Oh, wait, it is? I thought it was the Andrew show.
What? This is the Dawn show.
What have you given?
I know, it's all about Dawn. Yeah.
Microdosing just a little bit. It's okay.
It's always just a little bit.
It's not like you're tripping all day. It just makes you feel good all day.
You wouldn't know, though. She's never tripped. So she's always tripping balls. That's my theory.
No. Microdosing is not tripping balls.
Right? The worst thing about microdosing is how much you have to take.
Wow.
Christ, I got to take microdoses by the handful.
Tripping
Just to,
balls.
There was only one person that took a little too much, and like I saw trails when I moved my arms. I was like, what the fuck? But that was only one time.
By the way, Dawn, I am not picking on you. I just think it's awesome because I microdosed for every day for
Half his life.
I don't know. It was like 3 months or something.
Dude, this Pop Shrooms guy, I found he's like this old dude, and he knows everything about shrooms. He has a channel. He teaches you how to grow them. It's really fucking cool. I want to do it.
It's actually fairly inexpensive as well.
Yeah.
To actually
and easy. You give them shit and keep them in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
They're like feds.
The spore kits, they're fairly inexpensive. I mean,
no
I
one got
think
that
less
joke, I
than
guess.
$50 or something like that.
Did the poor did anyone?
What?
What?
It was a movie reference.
I thought he was talking about children that didn't have a lot of money.
Nah, it's feds.
It took me a minute.
You feed them shit and keep them in the dark.
Children that don't have a lot of money?
Yeah. The poor kids is what I thought you said.
Yeah, you can do it with them too. Whoa, what
I thought you were talking about those poor kids.
You're talking in code again, Walt.
But I was wrong.
What?
You said spore kits.
Yes.
Not those poor kids.
Those cool. You can make a joke.
Why would I talk about poor kids?
I don't know. That's what I thought you said, but I was wrong.
Poor is Poor, and then spore is P. There's an extra letter in it. Spore.
Yeah.
And the T. And there was no D that I heard. I heard a D in there too, but it wasn't a D, it was a T.
You just said, yeah, you just heard poor kids.
Poor kids, yeah, those poor kids.
Uh-oh.
Those poor kids.
You guys are going to get me in trouble.
We know.
It's okay.
We know you would never come online to talk shit about the kids that go to your class on scholarships. We know that you love them just as much as the others, and that just because they're on a scholarship doesn't mean that they're any dumber or any less deserving.
Wow.
We all support those poor kids too.
This poor kid.
Wow. How dare you talk against Mexicans?
Who said anything about Mexicans?
Wow, where did that escalate to? Good. Yeah. All right, guys. It's been good. Thank
This
y'all
is a
for tuning
family
in,
show,
guys.
Andrew.
Oh, well. For some really fucked up families.
I know. I didn't say what kind of family.
I could have said anyone.
Mm-hmm.
What if I said, how dare you talk about Irish people?
We would have got on you about that.
Nothing, I'm Irish.
In fact,
Josh would have found a way.
I mean, they're just historically oppressed people. It seems odd for you to want to pick on those that are historically oppressed already.
My ancestors.
You know how many Irish
slaves.
people were taken in as slaves in the Barbary trades? I mean,
They were
it's
considered
ridiculous.
black.
Oh, most
They
of
were
them.
considered black.
Yeah.
In some places, they were considered worse.
First slaves in America were
Gangs from New
actually
York.
Irish.
Gangs in
First
New York.
slaves. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you say the first slaves were Irish?
First slaves in America were Irish.
Oh, okay.
Really?
According to the information that I've read.
According to JoeHatesSlavery.com.
Who?
JoeHatesSlavery.com. He also runs JoeLovesTheBoxOffice.com, interestingly enough.
Oh.
You got all kinds of
Like if you were to ask Josh would say probably Native Americans were the first slaves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
By default.
Right, because they were
You would
taking
have
each
to.
other as slaves.
Yeah.
If you meant beyond that, then it's any white people, whatever the first white people here that were captured by the Native Americans and taken as slaves. Pilgrims. But even then, I think the Spanish might have been here prior to the Pilgrims.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the conquistadors were doing shit.
I apologize. Back when I was in college, taking sociology and history courses, that is what, and then also according to multiple YouTube channels and videos, that's the information.
Gotcha. Well, according to multiple colleges and multiple YouTube videos that I've seen, it doesn't count if they were white.
Oh, yeah. Turquoise?
Well, only black people can be oppressed because historically white people have been in power.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So now I agree with you.
So as slavery, it wouldn't really count if they were white, even if they were being captured and forced to work against their will. It wouldn't really count as slavery because they're white.
The Irish got fucked because they're not even.
So now who's right?
Represented.
Apparently, Josh is correct.
It was the Native Americans. Would have been the first slaves in America.
I side with Josh.
I don't know where to go.
And really, it just makes logical sense.
There is nowhere to go, actually. You just have to write it out.
Who were the first slaves in America? Well, we're not sure because they haven't arrived yet. But once they get here and we take them as slaves, then we'll know. But no. There have been slaves there. Yeah, but we're not counting those. Not the slaves that were before us. We're talking about the first ones that have yet to come. Those first ones.
All settlement of
not the first ones. I don't mean the first slaves. The other first slaves.
The second first ones?
Apparently. Or the third.
The first wave.
First.
There were waves.
Wait.
The ninth?
Who did you say were the first ones?
Irish.
The Irish.
Can't be.
So the ones that came over here through Ellis Island? Or was this prior to Ellis Island? Probably would make more sense.
They landed on the shores.
That's your liberty was just here already.
After Ireland was established. At some point after Ireland is established as a country, those people, right? Those people from that established country of Ireland came to America and became slaves.
Yep. That's how it went exactly, Josh.
Pretty
you got
much.
it.
Gotcha. And those were the first slaves. This would have been
the first slaves in the U.S. There were slave ships, and there's a very interesting video in regards to the history of the Irish that I thought was completely nonsense at the beginning until I actually looked into it in more detail. Like the potato famine?
Yes. The Great Potato Famine of 1915.
Never happened.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
Shit.
So the English invaded Ireland and just plundered all of their stuff, including the farms.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they called the potato famine. And a lot of people were starving, so they found a way to migrate over to New York City and Boston. There's more Irish people in the United States now than there is in Ireland. Think about that.
But that says more about mass immigration they have there in Ireland, I believe.
Oh.
It's because 60% of the people in Ireland weren't born there. They come from other countries. They just now outnumber the native born.
What the? I don't understand that. Aren't you Irish?
Most wants to know is this going to be on the test?
Irish.
Yeah, this is getting out of control.
I'm certainly part Irish. I'm not sure to what degree.
Most, I'm not sure. I would study it all and take.
Yeah, I got some Scottish in me too, so it's really Scots-Irish. Most people are.
Yep.
I don't know, I'm a mutt.
I'm all right with about.
Well,
quarter of a pint.
Lord, Daz, I didn't mean to break you, man. I'm sorry.
Quarter of a pint of scotch, and I'm usually good to go.
Yeah. You took it there, huh, Joe?
Yeah, it's because I'm from Scotland. I like to drink.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't drink anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, you never.
The gene's still there. Hey, get me a whiskey sour, I'm in it. But you know,
I can't drink.
they get expensive.
That is it. Thanks, everybody.
Yes,
Come to hang
thank
out
you
with
all
us.
for hanging out.
There's a chance we might have
Thank
Rico
y'all.
with us on Friday, so be on the lookout for reappearance. There's a chance. There was a chance he was going to be here this morning, but he backed out at the last minute. There's a chance he says it'll be Friday, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if that's true or not. But it's hump day. It's hump day and doesn't even feel like
Remember
it.
those words.
So happy hump day. We will see you all back here on.
I didn't even.
I know, right? Doesn't feel like it, does it?
Because I missed you guys Monday. You screwed me all up.
But we will be back on
I didn't know
Friday.
what to do with myself.
So you guys make sure you join us then. And until then, have a good rest of your week. Be good, be well. Do good. Do it well. Do it with love. Because we love you as well. Bye-bye.
Bye.